Understanding how women communicate attraction without saying a word can be eye-opening. It's not always about what they say, but how they act or what they do. Sometimes the most powerful signs of interest come in the smallest gestures, from the way they look at you to the subtle moves they make. Women can create a strong attraction without speaking a single word. In today's video, we're diving into some of the silent signals women send when they're trying to seduce you. These little actions might not be obvious at first, but once you know what to look for, you'll start to notice them everywhere. Stick around until the end to learn all the important signs you might be missing. Let's start with the slow. Sign number 1, the lingering eye contact. Slow drink, sip, drink, or sip. Here's something cool to notice. The way she takes a slow sip of her drink can be way more than just her quenching her thirst. It's a subtle, almost hypnotic move that's meant to grab your attention without a single word. Imagine this: you're sitting across from her, and as the conversation flows, she slowly lifts her glass, takes a long delayed sip, and then gently places it back down while locking eyes with you for just a second longer than usual. It's not rushed or casual, it's smooth, controlled, and draws your focus to her lips, her movement, and even the energy between you. 2. This kind of gesture isn't random. It's her way of creating a moment, building anticipation, and making you notice her without being obvious. For example, during a date, she might lean slightly forward as she takes that sip, letting the moment feel more close and engaging. It's the kind of thing that keeps your mind lingering on her long after the drink is done. Number body language adjustment. 2. The body language adjustments. Here's something cool to look out for: the way her body speaks when her words stay. Silent body language adjustments can say a lot about how she feels, and often it's sign number 2, playing with her hair, her body doing the talking without her even realizing it. She might shift her posture to face you more directly, subtly lean toward you when you're talking, or cross her legs in your direction, all of which are signs that she's paying attention and interested in you. For example, imagine you're sitting together and she's been chatting with the group. Then, as the conversation flows, she gradually moves her chair a little closer to yours, or she tilts her body slightly toward you, drawing you in without saying a word. It's not a big move, but it creates a sense of closeness and shows that she feels comfortable with you. These little adjustments, like touching her hair, straightening her shoulders, or even just adjusting how she sits, are all subtle ways she's using her body to make you notice her and build the bedroom eyes connection. 3rd, the bedroom eyes. Here's something you don't want to miss: the power of bedroom eyes. It's that slow, smoldering look she gives you that seems to speak volumes without a single word. Her eyes soften, her gaze lingers, and there's a spark of mystery and intensity that pulls you in. This isn't casual eye contact, it's deliberate, and it feels like she's trying to tell you something deeper without saying it out loud. For sign number 3, subtle mirroring. Example: imagine she's sitting across from you, and instead of just glancing your way, her eyes stay locked on yours. Her lashes lower just slightly, and there's this small, almost mischievous smile on her lips. It's a look that makes the room feel smaller, as if it's just the two of you. That kind of eye contact creates tension, keeps you wondering what's on her mind, and makes you feel like she's drawing you closer, step by step, without moving at all. 4. The lips. The lips in focus. Gentlemen lips can say so much without making a sound. Women now. Now the power of drawing attention to their lips, and it's not by accident. She might slowly apply lipstick or gloss right in front of you, adding a little shine or color that makes her lips stand out. Maybe she bites or lightly touches her lip while looking at you, which can send a playful yet seductive vibe. Sometimes it's as subtle as her smiling a certain way, just enough to make you notice how soft or inviting her lips look. All these little gestures are her way of silently communicating interest, drawing your focus to something personal and attractive. It's like her lips are doing the talking without a single word being spoken, and you can't help but be pulled. In 5, the neck exposure. Want to know? The neck exposure. Secret: a woman's neck can say a lot about how she feels, even when she's not saying a word. The neck is one of the most vulnerable parts of the body, and when she exposes it, it's a subtle yet powerful signal of trust and attraction. She might tilt her head back, push her hair to the side, or even unconsciously touch her neck with her fingers, drawing your attention to this delicate area. For example, imagine you're having a conversation, and she casually adjusts her hair, letting it fall away from her neck, exposing the smooth skin there. Or maybe she leans in a little, allowing her neck to be visible as she listens closely to what you're saying. It's a natural, unspoken way of showing interest and inviting closeness. That simple, almost instinctive gesture lets you know that she feels comfortable around you and might be silently signaling her attraction. 6, the lingering goodbye. The lingering goodbye. The oldest trick in the book is the lingering goodbye, a subtle yet powerful way women can create a sense of connection without saying a word. When it's time to part ways, instead of rushing off, she might take her time, leaning in a little closer as she says goodbye. Her gaze lingers on your eyes, and perhaps she lightly touches your arm or shoulder, making the moment feel special and charged with emotion. This slow farewell can leave wanting more, as it feels like a promise of connection that isn't quite finished. She might even pause at the door or turn back for one last smile, leaving you with a sense of anticipation and curiosity about what might come next. These lingering goodbyes are not just about the moment. They create a memory that stays with you, making you think about her long after she's gone. It's a dance of emotions that speaks louder than words, drawing you in and keeping you captivated. Ian, the strategic touch in the dance of attraction. The strategy. I see touch is like a secret language that speaks volumes without uttering a single word. When a woman lightly brushes her fingers against your arm or places a hand on your shoulder during a conversation, it creates an instant spark that can make your heart race. This small yet meaningful gesture conveys warmth and closeness, suggesting that she feels comfortable and connected to you. For example, imagine you're sharing a laugh over a funny story, and she playfully nudges your arm with her elbow, her touch lingering just a moment longer than necessary. This simple act not only draws you closer, but also signals her interest in you. It's as if she's inviting you into her personal space, creating an unspoken bond that makes the moment feel special. The strategic touch is all about timing and intention. It can turn an ordinary interaction into something charged with chemistry, leaving you both intrigued and wanting more. The swaying of hips. 8. The swaying of hips. Picture this: a woman walking into a room, and the way she moves instantly catches your attention. The gentle swaying of her hips as she walks is a mesmerizing sight that speaks volumes without her saying a word. Each step seems to have a rhythm of its own, drawing your eyes to her curves and creating an air of confidence and allure. This subtle movement can be incredibly captivating. It's not just about the physical motion, but also the energy she exudes as she glides past. Her hips sway in a way that feels inviting, almost like an unspoken invitation to come closer. This natural, fluid movement can ignite curiosity and attraction, making you want to know more about her, whether she's laughing with friends or simply enjoying the moment. The swaying of her hips adds an enchanting layer to her presence, leaving a lasting impression that lingers in your mind long after she's left the room. 9. The lowered voice, or laugh. Here's a cool little detail to notice: the way her voice changes when she's around you. A lowered voice or soft laugh can be her secret weapon to draw you in without saying anything obvious. She might speak in a quieter, slower, or more sultry tone, making the conversation feel more personal and intimate, as if it's just for you. Or maybe she laughs a little differently, softer, warmer, or with a playful edge that shows she's genuinely enjoying your company. For example, imagine you're joking around, and instead of laughing loudly like she might with a group, she leans in closer, lets out a gentle, almost musical laugh, and locks eyes with you for a moment. That simple shift in tone or laughter isn't random. It's her way of setting a mood, creating a connection, and making you feel like you're the only one she's focused on. It's subtle, but it has a way of making you lean in and pay more attention. 10. The silent but meaningful. The silent but meaningful presence. Presence here. Something that can say a lot without a single word. Her silent but meaningful presence. Sometimes she doesn't need to talk or even make a big move to get your attention. She just makes sure she's there, whether she's sitting a little closer than usual, casually walking into the same room, or finding a reason to be in your line of sight. Her presence is intentional. She's not trying to steal the spotlight, but she's quietly making herself unforgettable. For example, imagine you're at a gathering, and every time you turn around, she's nearby, not in a clingy way, but in a way that makes it clear she's tuned into your energy. Maybe she leans on a wall across the room, glancing your way every so often. Or she picks a spot where she knows you'll notice: her outfit, her smile, or the way she carries herself. It's subtle, but a fact.